Well, basically it's an exhibition of St Johnstone memorabilia. Today, 7th of March, is the 130th anniversary of St Johnstone's first ever game against Caledonian Railway down on the South Hinge, so we thought it was an appropriate occasion to dig into the club's archive and just put on an exhibition for supporters who wanted to come along and go down memory lane and browse through the many hundreds of items that we thankfully have.
This is fantastic. It's one of those things that's never been done before, and it's fabulous to see the people here with the interest that they do have, and even milling around getting asked questions. And okay, I've been involved a long time, but there's some of them I can't answer, so it's great.
Excellent. It started off very busy indeed, and crowds are continuing to come in, so it's nice to see that plenty of people are interested. Lots of people sort of having a trip down memory lane and recalling games that they've been to, and particularly some of the games when they were younger, so it's nice to hear them reminisce about old players and old games and old teams.
Well, I think the first match it's always been disputed, whether it's 84, 85, and I think doing something like this is clearing up forever that the first match was in 85 and not in 84. They may have been formed in 84, but their first competitive match was 85, which I think is good.
On the table today, Ross, we've got the original PA from 1885, where people can read the very first match report of Saints' game, which is quite unusual, 9th of March. I hope that's settling some of the arguments about whether it was 1884 or 1885, but we've also got the centenary edition of the PA from 1929, which also has some nice pictures of players and the recreation ground where Saints used to play, and the inauguration at Muirton Park. Because it can go through all the old PAs and match reports and try and figure out, because you don't always get a complete list of players for every match as well, and who was on and
I think the history of the club, any football club, is important, just from the point of view of making people aware of its past. I think there's loads of strands to getting the next generation of supporters to come along and watch Saints. So, you know, one of the strands, albeit a small one, is making them aware of the club's past and just being aware of what they've achieved in the past, because for a club of our size, I think Saints have done remarkably well over the years, arguably no less than the last 3 or 4 years, you know. So if these kids take a little interest in that, and it encourages them, as I say, as one strand of wanting to come along and watch Saints, then brilliant.
I know a lot of the history of St Johnstone since the 1980s, but some of the older stuff is just fascinating. There are books there with teams and fixtures and newspaper cuttings. It's just, I could spend all day in here. It's a shame it's finishing at 1 o'clock, because I could be here all afternoon. It really is fantastic. And it's great to see so many people here as well. You can only base what you're doing now on the past and what's happened in the past, and it's nice to see that the team of today compared to the teams of the past. I've just seen a poster over there with a team of, I think, 1970 with Connolly and Pearson, and they were a fantastic team. They were the best team we ever had, but now the team of last year have won the Scottish Cup, so even though there's not so many stars in that team, actually that's got to be the best team I've ever had. The nostalgia is a fantastic thing, and it's good to see the work the club have gone to dig all the stuff out.